Alrighty, so far progress is doing good. It's just very slow. I'm doing it by myself. First time, kind of nervous. But we are at 8 inches right now. So I slowly work on the front. Got a floor jack in the middle, kind of going up. I tighten up my rods, then I'd work in the front. Again, just do a little bit of jacking and moving it. Couple of things that I'm just cautious about. I just got a level running across here just to make sure that I'm going up and it's not tilting to one side. I guess that's a little nerve-wracking for me. And also too, what I'm doing is on either sides I will make a little mark. There's one and there's my other one, and so when I'm jacking them up, I'm watching to make sure that my lines are moving. I'll notice that one side will move a little bit and not the other. So I stop, tighten up my bolts, check my level, and just making sure nothing gets caught. Because what happens is when you're tilted a little sideways or something, just some of the metal pieces over here will just get stuck a tad bit and cause it not to raise up a little bit. And sometimes you'll just give it that one extra little push on the jack and it will go free, and you get that scary pop because it lifts up. So I'm trying to avoid that. Mostly right along the front door frame where this is steel, and here where these two pieces were welded together that I had to grind clean. So some of those spurs are catching a little bit, but if you go slow, and the same thing along the driver's side, right along here. So I take the floor jack and I'll put it up over here, or I'll put it up on the one side just to give it a little oomph on that floor jack. But again, you know, words of wisdom, just go slow. If something's not moving, something's wrong. Don't just force it for it to go because it's stuck somewhere. So just slowly, evenly do the front, do the back, do the front, do the back. Like I said, I think we're at about 8 inches. I'm looking at the front. I go around, make sure none of my wires are, and I check all the sides, but we're slowly rocking and rolling. Look at that gap. So we'll just slowly continue. Definitely wish I had someone else to help me. It would be so much better, but you know, it is what it is. So it's getting a little warm today, but yeah, we'll just continuously keep on jacking it up, checking the progress. You know, my biggest fear is, you know, it is level, that the higher you get with the all thread and those jacks, that, you know, you don't want it to tilt because that's a lot of weight, or you don't want it to tilt side to side. We want to make sure we're raising this whole thing up level for stability. Yeah, that'd be horrible if it falls over. But let's keep on rocking and rolling, and I'll add it here in a few more minutes. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back, and we have 16 inches going across, and we have our first brackets just set into place. Obviously the front needs to come down a little bit, but I put a couple on this side because the sun is definitely going down and I'm gonna have to leave it, and I'm just nervous about leaving it for the night. But I got 3 brackets over there. I got 3 spacers over here, and then I am going to put a couple on the back on each side and 2 in the middle just for tonight. I just don't want all this weight on this all thread. There's supposed to be no wind, but I'm afraid if any tilting comes along. But yeah, no, we have success, and I will fill you in tomorrow morning when we get up bright and early and start it again. But again, doing it solo, first time, wasn't that bad. Again, it's just, you know, gotta go slow. Once I get all the brackets in, I will put some straps caddy corner and left to right and cinch those to make sure I get them straight up and down. I might even get a piece of angle iron from the house and put right here and clamp it just to help make sure, because I know some of this is swayed a little bit. But sun's going down, so let me get these last brackets in and we will see you tomorrow. But yeah, there she is, 40-foot school bus, 16-inch raise below the windows. Nice. Well, hello everybody and welcome back. So yesterday we've got the roof jacked up and we put a couple of braces in. So today I'm going to go through and I am actually going to through bolt some of these. Oh, probably about 3 on each side, the front and back, just because I'm gonna have to let this sit a week before we can weld those brackets in. But what I'm doing here is making sure everything's straight and lined. So just a simple scrap piece of wood, got some clamps, getting it straight up and down, and then if it looks like it's bowing out a little bit, I'm putting a cinch strap from left to right and cinching it up a little bit. But that's basically what we're doing. So like I said, I'll get these 3 bolted, I'll get those 3 bolted, then the front ones, and then I will put the rest of the spacers in until next week, and then it's just going to be a nice cleanup. But definitely is moving along faster than I thought, and so yeah, I think she's looking good. Alrighty guys.